In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm running my Starlink system off a battery. So the reason I'm doing this is because the power goes off quite often in my cottage, and essentially you might have seen actually in a previous video my remote start generator setup. So for that to work, I need basically internet to be running at all times, so I can actually turn on the generator from wherever I am. Essentially, with this setup, I've actually ditched the actual Starlink router, and instead of that router, I'm actually using basically a TP-Link router that runs off 12 volts. So I've basically gotten rid of the adapter, and I'm just feeding 12 volts directly into my TP-Link router slash modem. Okay. So for the setup, basically I have my battery. The battery is connected to this little unit. So this unit essentially takes the 12 volt of the battery and converts it to 48 volt DC. Okay. And that DC is actually fed into this unit. So this unit is a PoE to PoE injector. Okay. So this is 48 volts coming in here, right? And this is basically my line coming in from the dish, okay, satellite dish. So that basically gets converted. So this is basically a converter to convert this proprietary connector to Ethernet. So this PoE injector essentially is injecting 48 volts into my satellite dish, okay, Starlink satellite dish. And then this LAN cable over here goes to my modem, okay. So as I said, the modem is running off 12 volts. So you can actually see that there's, these two thin wires coming from the actual modem going to my battery. And then you may ask, what is this? So these are basically the charger, the battery charger. So I have a battery charger here that runs at all times, okay, that essentially keeps the battery topped up. When the power goes down, the system, of course, runs completely off battery. And when the power is running, right, basically the charger supplies the power to both the satellite dish as well as the router. So one of the things, you may ask me is, why didn't I just, use a UPS system? Why did I go and build this complicated battery setup? So the issue with UPSs is UPSs are built to supply power for a short period of time. Okay. If you need to, supply power for a longer period of time, typically you need to go with, a heavy duty UPS, which, costs sometimes in the thousands, right? It's very expensive. The other problem with UPS is they're extremely inefficient. So a UPS takes DC power, converts that into AC power, and then your devices actually run on DC. So your devices, what they do is they take the utility power, they take the AC power, and actually convert it down to DC. So this back and forth conversion is extremely inefficient. So let's say your battery is able to provide about 2,000 watts. I'm just giving you an example, right? 2,000 watts. With a battery setup like mine, you'd be able to make use of pretty much or close to 100% of that 2,000 watts, right? When you're just using DC power. Whereas let's say you were taking that same battery and hooking it up to UPS and having that UPS basically convert that into 110 volts, and then again having your devices convert that 110 back into DC, there's probably about 30% loss there. So with all that being said, I wanted to keep my Starlink system running for as long as I can when there is a power outage. Typically, power outages, especially in the winter time, they last between a day and 2 days, right? So I want to keep my Starlink system running for pretty much that whole duration, so I can start the generator anytime during those 2 days. So that's the reason why I went with this battery setup. So I've included this diagram as well of the setup.
So just pay attention to the gauge of wires you use. So I've used various gauges of wires in different portions of this setup. Again, that is because you need to make sure that the system that you build is safe. All right. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope this was useful. Don't forget to like this video and please subscribe to Rohan's Fixes and Builds. Thank you.